Hello everybody, it's Mario of Gotham, Season 4, Episode 2. Just talking about the moments I like. Spoilers, I'm going to be breaking up in 3 parts because I like to put them hooked up together. Because this thing, for me, it's always been mixing pieces, I don't know, I just like to have it in a timeline. So, well, I'm talking about when I talk about the stuff that happens. Anyway, I'm going to start with the little parts first, and then I'll go with the big moments I liked. Spoilers. So Bruce is in jail. Yep, he's in jail. Alfred come. Everyone's like, and then Jim was like, wow, that's a new one. Bruce Wayne behind bars. And they have the lawyer from Wayne Enterprise to get him out, and they do get him out. But Bruce doesn't want to stop. He keeps doing it. Next thing you know, he goes out by himself, and he gets caught by the people that were supposed to, like, we have a license. The Penguin's giving us free reign to do whatever we want with the license. And then one guy's like, I know who this kid is. I'm like, it doesn't matter what you know. So Bruce, he has a gun pointed at him. He looks at everything like, okay. He uses everything around him. He used a thing just as a canister and made a flamethrower out of it. Then he breaks out, goes all the way down, like Batman style. And then he's like, you think you could trick me? And then Alfred had to say, like, I didn't want to tell you, I told you so. Then they go home and they're arguing and bickering. And Alfred's right. Bruce is wrong. And then Fox comes. I was like, yes! He has a new suit. He knows what he's doing. He's like, yep, it's bulletproof and it helps with resistance and just in case you want to do more rock climbing. And then after that, they're scoping places. Bruce is jumping rooftop to rooftop, being one with the suit. He set his light, and then after that, like, let's put it on, and then he's like, and then he tells him something's happening, and then he's like, put on the mask Fox gave you, and then the origins of Batman. Alright, next moment. Barbara is alive! She's alive and kicking with silver hair. I'm like, is she the bride of Frankenstein, if you know what I mean? That'd be crazy if her and Butch get together. Because Butch, if you read his name, if you know from the comics, yeah, he is zombie. Yeah, he's the zombie dude. But no, we're at her place. Whoa. She is loaded with guns. I guess she wants to be an arms dealer. She doesn't want to kick in anything to the Penguin, and she asks Tabitha and Selina if they want to join her. And Tabitha's like, forget this. Selina is trying to change her mind. Like, come on, I want to join her. With you and her, I can learn a lot. And then Ivy's like, yeah, I don't like them. They're twerps. I don't like him. Like, get out of my house. Ivy is just crazy, okay? She is an unstable character in this show. Be gone. Well, for right now, Ivy never, I mean, yeah, she's hot, the actress that plays her, but as a character in the show, I'm like, meh. So, they go back. She's like, I have a stipulation. I have to cut off your hand, because me and Butch lost our hands from that cycle. Yeah, they did, from Riddler. So she swings and misses. I'm like, we'll start Monday. And guess who comes hearing that she's back alive and kicking? The Penguin! And Saz, he's in there like, it's like Christmas. He loves it. He's like looking at every gun like, wow. And it's crazy. Every time they have a shot of Zaz, it changes with a different gun. He has a machine gun. He has an RF. He has a freaking grenade launcher. He has a... I was laughing. So, it was crazy. So basically, Penguin's trying to muscle Barbara into kicking into money. But she doesn't... But then she has backers, but we don't know who those backers are. And then Zaz... Because what's name leaves mad, he's like, I'm taking this. Now, to the big thrilling reveal of this episode. Okay, I liked this episode a lot. Alright, so what it starts with, Jim and Bullock, they go to Crane's, well, to the house, to the hideout. They don't find nothing, but they find a guy. He's like, he's coming! He's coming! Who? Scarecrow! He means Crane. So they go back to the station. Crane is back at Arkham, and he's toying with the warden. He's like, yeah, 3 years and doing nothing, helping me. Gave me some electroshock therapy sometimes. Like, whoa. And then after he's like, he sprays him with his serum. He's like, confront your fear. He's afraid of clowns. And guess what he starts doing? He grabs a gun. He starts shooting those clowns. But the clowns are the guards in Arkham Asylum. He doesn't know that. So he's going crazy. And the next thing you know, he's going to more patients that are, you know, mentally imbalanced. He sprays them too, and they're afraid. So the loony house is really getting loony. I was like, duh. So now, the Penguin goes in there, and Bullock is like, so, is a penguin a bird? Are you sure it's not a chicken? I was like, wow. Because he had the newspaper. And then Penguin is there, like, I can help this city of crime. they're trying to do some wager, and then after that he's like, alright, let's do it. And then he just shakes his hand. Jim did not go for the wager. And then he's like, come on, let's go. I have a lead. Arkham Asylum. He's like, yeah, let's go. Who wants to go? Bullock, you're on your own on this time, partner. Because the thing is, nobody likes him that he wants to go with this. Everyone's on board. Like, if they have a license, do crime. But Jim is the Boy Scout. And Bullock doesn't want to go because if he goes, he'll lose everyone's respect. And then he's like, the next captain could probably be picked by the Penguin. So I'm not going. I'm going to stay with my man. You can go. The rest of the cops of the GCPD are weak. So next, he goes to the asylum. He's there. Yeah, he sure gets a grand meeting. Yeah, with the warden. And the warden has face paint because he thinks he's seeing clowns. And then Boss Name knocks him out. And then he goes and sees, you know, the patients and runs. And then he goes into the office. And then he has a little chat with Crane. Yeah, he's talking to Crane. And he's like, you killed my father. He tried to release me or help me with my fear. And then he sprays him with the serum. And then he's scared. And then you see him having a vision, hallucinating, seeing Lee in a pool full of blood. And then he has a razor, and he's like, ugh. He overcame his fear, just like Batman at Arkham Knight. I was like, yeah! And then Crane's like, how'd you do it? I overcame my fear. Liar! And then he runs away. After that, the patients are coming after him, and then he's like, wait, water can do it. You know, the serum. So he grabs a torch, the sprinklers goes off, and then, boom, he escapes the asylum. And then him and Bullock are having a drink, but it was crazy because before that, the Penguin comes in like, oh, you can't catch Crane. I told you, because he has the media with him. He's like, I told you couldn't do it. And then he tells the cop, whoever wants to join my force of stopping Crane, I'll pay you triple. Whoa. Okay, I'm like, not a bad offer. And then Bullock is like, wait, can you blame them? So next thing you know, they're drinking, they're like, being, you know, they're just having a moment. He's like, oh, now I miss the days Falcone was running things. At least there was honor. I was like, Falcone? Right there, light bulb for Jim. He's like, no, don't you dare go to ask Falcone for help. You killed his son. We need an army. And then the trailer shows him, yeah, he's going to go to Falcone. Anyway, those are the moments I like from this episode. Please come rate, subscribe, and take care.